Hey, what's up everyone, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new full in-depth review. Behind me is the new Škoda Octavia RS. We're gonna check out the RS spec and do a little walk around, check the exterior, interior and infotainment, what are the differences. So let's dive in without further ado. Just before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give a bell click to get notifications when I upload new videos. There's gonna be point of view driving with my camera on the top so you can see this car, how it looks behind the wheel. And give this video a like, helps me a lot, and always leave your comments below. I like to read them. What do you think about the cars I review, especially about this RS performance car? Okay, here is the new Octavia RS. So over here we have a 2.0 TSI with a 245 horsepower. There's also going to be a plug-in hybrid version with the same amount of power, but 1.4 TSI combined with the electric motor. And a battery of range of 60 kilometers, give or take. And there's going to be a 2.0 TDI diesel version with 200 horsepower. The diesel version has optional four-wheel drive, petrol doesn't, but the petrol gets a 6-speed manual option or the 7-speed automatic, which we have here. So this is the key. It's familiar from the Škoda Octavia RS. Lock, unlock, unlock the trunk and it opens. Because we have electronic one, press this little button, you extend a keychain or a physical key if you need to emergency unlock the door in case you, I don't know, deplete your 12-volt battery. So I'm gonna put the key in my pocket because I really don't need it, so I can unlock the car when I approach it. And just to show you, this is when we lock the car, mirrors fold. So I'm gonna keep my key inside my pocket, but if we confirm a lock, you can see those turn signals that turn into daytime running lights. So on the bottom, if we come closer, we can see the Octavia RS, very gorgeous design. And I must say, all new cars look really weird on the renders and the new pictures, but in flesh, they look amazing. So is the case with the Octavia RS. I must say, I was skeptical about this front bumper, but it looks really amazing. I even don't mind these creases because they match the ones on the hood. We have the integrated fog lights sort of in the bumper, different than the standard version. We have a little side intake air for cooling the brakes. And then we have this front black lip on the bottom. And then of course the black grille. So this car has 360 parking sensors, as you can see over here, and on the side. So there's plenty of options on this car. We're gonna show you some things that the dealer made. So the badge completely black. I'm not 100% sure. I know the last time they've blackened it out. I think this is standard chrome, and the roof is also blacked out, standard black. Excuse me, red. So this is another look. Very gorgeous, and I must say these are custom plates. Yes, you've noticed that they have the RS. So it's a very cool thing, and they've stick them so they don't have a frame. Very nice design of the Octavia. Coming to the front, we can see that side and the bottom air intake, a little bit different design on this model. And then this is the standard, and then of course you get the VRS badge now in red. There's no more green color. Have the adaptive radar behind this piece. Lights are standard xenon LED or Škoda crystal lighting. Very good performance, as you've seen in my style version. And then if we come to the wheels, we have Continental winter tires. These are 18-inch. These are 125 45 R18. You can also get the 19-inch alloys. So I like this dark gray design with a little bit of a cut, so very nice. We have red sport calipers, and then bigger front discs for more braking power, more horsepower, more braking power. Nice black trim around the windows, standard tinted on the back, contrasting black side mirrors, all standard. We also have a heads-up display as an option, rain sensor, camera. So as you can see, this is a very good job. If this is aftermarket, I don't think it's a factory standard. And even with the shark fin. They did a good job. So someone ordered a rear wiper, which is now an option, but I think it's very practical to have one on the rear, although the car looks way better without it. Sorry for a little shake. Let's come to the back. Looking at the new spoiler, it has this really nice, elegant design because it's just extension of the rear hatch. It's not like on the latest generation with a gap. And then it has this nice details also as well. Looking from the back, very elegant car, I must say. And look at this real exhaust. Of course, this is a petrol version. On the diesel, you're gonna have, and the plug-in hybrid, on the left 2 pipes, but this one has 2 pipes. This detail I like personally. It's just a plastic imitation. It's not actual some sort of air coming outside, but it's a really nice detail. Also rear parking sensors, of course crystal Škoda lights as well. Very nice design, dynamic turn signals, first time in the Octavia introduced for Škoda. Or is it Superb? Mix it up in my head now, but a very elegant design coming from the rear. It's just gorgeous. I mean, I might be a little biased here, forgive me, but I think this is a very practical and gorgeous car. As you can see, 2 exhaust pipes, and then of course blacked out Škoda Octavia and the VRS badge standard. And this is another look. Now, why did I come here? I usually film on the new location. I wanted to show this house. It's finally finished. It used to be full of bricks, but it looks really elegant. It is a nice day finally. After 2 weeks of fog and clouds, we have some sun. Perfect for the review. Okay, coming closer. So I locked the car. I have the key next to me, so the car unlocks if I pull the door handle. And you can see here, petrol. You still have that simply clever Škoda features eye scraper or a magnifier. You can have here tire pressure. It means more people, more luggage, you need to have a higher tire pressure, so you can have all this wheel dimensions. And then this is the recommended fuel. Of course, if you're refueling, smart features also put it here so it doesn't flop down and scratch your clear coat. Very practical. It locks when you lock the car, so no one can pump your fuel out. Also, we have a LED license plate and a 180 degrees fish eye lens. And I think there's a nozzle here, if you can see that, which cleans the camera lens. So I'm just gonna use the key. There, see those turn signals? So I'm just gonna back up here so you can see the car in the frame. A very accessible, a very practical lift back or hatchback. Now there's a lot of luggage here from the saleswoman. So as you can see, she has kids, and it's a very practical car. This is 600 liters, so enormous space. You also have this extra piece. Now there's some rollers here from the kids, so very practical family car. You can get this up, you can connect it so it fits here, or you can just shorten it over here. And then to show you, we have grocery bag hooks over here as well. Fire extinguisher net. I think this is for another car. The Sport Seats doesn't have this insert for the tablet for the kids. You can open this if you need to. I mean, excuse me, not open. This is for the cargo elements. So these are the sticky stuff that, you know, sticks on to the carpet. It goes from the back, and then you push it over here to extract it. So if you have something like this, like lug nuts are here, then so the box doesn't go all over the place, make sounds, you put that. Very practical. Škoda Octavia original floor mats, I would recommend this. They're really good. I saw them in the other car, and this is something you can order in Škoda. So these are like 3M tape stickers, and then you have this same principle of sticking to the license plates if you want a clean design. This is my bag. Underneath have a spare tire. Most car manufacturers are ditching this. Škoda Octavia still offers that, so very practical. Over here would go emergency triangle. We have it in this with a first aid pack. Tether points are here, over here as well, all four sides. And then also some storage area on this side. Same here. And over here is the 12-volt outlet. So if you need to go camping or something, also 2 LED lights. You can knock down these. So if you can see that. If I shorten this, you can see you can knock down the seats by pulling here, and they do fall down. The floor is not flat, but I think you can get maybe a false floor as an option. And of course, the seats knock down 60-40 with a middle opening. You just press that down and push it if you need to put a longer object. On the top, you can put a maybe umbrella here, and also cool feature is sunshade. This is also a extra, so just clip it over there, both sides, and that's it. Very practical. And if you need to close, push it here, but look at this, it stops, so it won't hit you. You can stop it, you can press here. Now you can program the height of opening, so if you're in a garage with a tight spot or short roof, you don't hit your roof. So very practical. Or you just press, it'll open up, or if you press it, it will close. So with that covered, let's get inside the car. Now I'm gonna start from the back. Just again, when you pull and you have the key, it unlocks. So let's, good closing sound. Let's check inside. That's my jacket over there. This is the space. So this is how the seat looks when it's down. You can see plenty of space inside. It's like a cave. And then if you need to open it from the side, you can just do this, and it automatically pushes forward. So we just close it like that. You have the shade on the back. We have optional shades also on the doors. So the seat is way back because it moves back when you sit in, and it moves forward when you turn on the car, just to know. Good seals. So just to cover, this is a color with, there's no sun. I think this is not a metallic color, although it seems that like there are flakes inside, so I can't really focus, but I think it's the Corrida red. Okay, so seals, very good, soundproof. When you're washing the car, I did wash it so the water doesn't go inside. I did wash like with the nozzle this, so there is some water, but you can see here water and then no water. So that's when you're cleaning. Doors open wide, so this is practical if you have a child seat. So this goes up, you can't lose it, it's not removable. And then I'm just going to, I'm sorry, a little bit because of the seats, I'm gonna just push them forward. These are electronic seats. We're gonna cover them in a moment. So same standard here. This is how the this system works. You can lower it down if you want more light, or put if it's fairly sunny. Hard plastic on the back, but this is something you probably won't touch as much. Everything else is nice finish. Not a fan of black, but it goes with the sport design. This is nice. A little speaker over here, and then look at this Alcantara standard. It is not soft, but still a nice finish. This is soft where you touch. This is nice and robust. And another speaker over here. Power window standard. Nice speaker on the bottom as well. Nice design. So 1, 2, 3 speakers on the rear door. We have this a nice finish. Cloth. Just remember the new Golf 8 doesn't get that at all. So let's jump inside, but before we do that, seats go inside. These are part of the sport seats, although the rear seats are more or less standard. The front seats are like a shells. So nice red stitching. You can get white stitching, Alcantara perforated, and then a little carbon fiber imitation on the middle. Same is on the back, and then just standard leather, very nice and soft. You can adjust the headrest or lower them if you don't have too many passengers on the back. So let's sit inside. There is a transmission tunnel, so I wouldn't put a fifth person or a third person on the back. Okay, so as you can see here, plenty of space on the bottom. I can fit here because, again, the seat did go way back just a little bit more. Okay, I think this was sort of my size, so in that case, you know, I do have room because this is going inside. Have a small pocket for your smartphone, normal closing sound. Have this maybe so you breathe a bit or your body breathes. Now, climate control on the rear, opened, closed. You see that? And you can control here the temperature when the car is on, and heated seats on the rear. 2 USB-Cs that illuminate. So these are the options. Extra options you can get: 3-zone climate control. Another point here for the seat, so you can have a front child seat on the front as well. Sorry for my jacket here. If we put it aside, you can see very nice big windows, no blind spot, very nice. And this is just like, if you do that, so you can see how it looks. A little bit more privacy in the car. So very nice. And then over here, I don't know why they lose the little tip on the top, so you need to pull it down, probably because of this. So this is borrowed from Audi. You can put your drinks here, and you can put these like a pen. And this is where the tablet holder goes. So I didn't figure it out, but that makes sense. So this is where it goes. If you need to open, just push this, and then you can put a longer object. Close that up, and this is very soft. There is space, but just for a short journey, because the roof is a little bit, then you're sitting higher, so the roof will be hitting your head. The roof is nicely going inside. It is black material. Hooks over here on the B pillar. Touch sensitive lights when the car is unlocked. This will illuminate like a frame, and then if you touch it, okay, if I open the doors, you can see those. Headspace. So new Octavia is a little bit shorter, so you can see here, but if I was an average person, I would have plenty of space. I'm 2 meters tall, or 6.6 in case you're new to the channel. So let's get on the front. Now you also have ambient lights. They're not on the rear, so only the front. Unfortunately, not sure why. Was that a decision? Probably Volkswagen Group. New turn signals are shorter, so you can barely see it from the driver perspective, but I think, you know, it's not bad. Just a small redesign. You can still have the puddle light here, tip for the less air noise. The last car had style package. This was sticking out, so I think it was creating a little bit more noise with the B pillar. So in my review, I said there is some noise, and then I realized also that the tarmac or the asphalt was a little more rougher on their area where I'm testing the car just a few weeks later. So I think this car has a good soundproof, so that's my correction. Over here are the seals, double seals. As you can see, there's holes for water draining, and I would say very good. So you have your umbrella here, standard. Smart features. I would avoid the broom, because if it's not a soft one, it might scratch your clear coat if you're trying to remove the ice. Just a reflector on the front. Should be a light here, but it's daylight, so you can't really see it. This is soft, nice Alcantara. On the front it is soft, and so this is soft as well. So nice touch, soft materials on the front. On the rear, not so much, because I mean, it's really good, it's still fine, premium, but not on the back, because we really don't need soft materials. If it's a sports car, I would say. If it was a family car, then maybe I would have thought different. Canton speakers, these are also extra. So 1, 2, and nice carpeting. If you have a bottle that I left in the other door, you have this hump, so your drink doesn't go all the way to the back. And look at this, sorry for the shake. You can have here plenty of space inside. There's a little Skoda safety first. Alcohol, power windows. If you push it to reverse, right mirror will fall down, so you can see the lines for the parking light. Full and heat electronic parking mirrors. I actually like that there's no chrome, since it's a sports car. And then you can lock the rear individually, or if you always feel safer, you can remove this and do it manually. Actually, excuse me, not here. It's moved over here, so you just switch with a physical key. You get also on the rear, you can see you can unlock, and on the front as well, no LED lights or the new handle design. So very practical. You can open from the driver's position the rear and close it. On the bottom, new design. This is like a 3D design VRS, also red, very nice aluminum doorstep. You get a sticker here from the dealer, the service. Intervals 30,000 kilometers or 1 year. Sport paddles, standard. I think Škoda left here their OBD, but doesn't matter. Sport seats with memory, and they're of course power seats. You can set 2 profiles. You can have massage, very comfortable. I'm personally more leaning towards the standard seats because they're have more cushioning, but the seats are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Just look at this, integrated headrest, nice big bolsters, and so very nice. Over here we have some textile. On the top is everything is leather. I love this red stitching. I would prefer the red instead of the white, but it's a matter of taste. Also, this is manual, but you can extend the knee area if necessary. And then the seat goes all directions, up and down, lumbar support, very important. So, you know, very good for a long journeys, sport ride. Let's jump inside. Only not to forget, steering wheel is manual. You can push it inside, outside, up and down, all directions. Still a little carpeting here in Audi A3. This is an extra option. And the Golf, I can't remember, but I think they ditched that for some reason. Automatic lights, very nice. It's not touch. I like this is physical. So automatic lights, switch. I'm gonna show you so you can see over there. Off, or just leave your car on automatic. That's a recommendation. Don't drive, especially at night, with your daytime running lights. Nice black imitation of carbon fiber. I like it, although personally not always a fan of those details. And then Alcantara here, standard on the RS, with red stitches. So these seats are optional. You get a cloth standard. Alcantara leather is an option. I would definitely get that. This is a must. I'm gonna pop the hood later. Jumping inside, let's hear the closing sound. Very good soundproof. Now let's zoom out. Okay, wide lens, so there will be a point of view driving, so you can hear this car sound. Now I'm saying sound. Why? There is a projected sound from the car speakers, so you can turn them off, of course. I'm going to show you. Let's zoom back in. So steering wheel, nice soft leather, perforated over here. You have here for your thumbs, the grip, and flat bottom, and of course your VRS badge. This is a 3-spoke steering wheel, so not a 2. I like the 2, but I also like this classic 3-spoke. Very nice, and I must say I love this openings. This is one of my personal taste one of the best steering wheels in the market. Very elegant design. I like this knobs, and you can press them. This is your cruise control, your assist. This is for changing the infotainment or digital speedometer. Over here, like radio stations, you can scroll this from volume up, press to mute, heated steering wheel, and voice commands. So all physical buttons, not that touch buttons that are oversensitive. Sport paddles, plus and minus, standard light, and automatic long beam, and the turn signals. This is your cruise control, and of course standard wiper controls. Let's check the top. Another speaker in the A-pillar, so let's 3 on the front and the rear, very nice. And then on the top you have also 1, or I think maybe 2 big on the dash. This is the heads-up display. I'm gonna show it later. Still smart card holder, very intuitive. And I must say, this is like the top notch. This is what you want. This is okay. This is hard. So, okay, yeah, soft because of the Alcantara. Hard. This is soft. This is soft, and of course on the bottom it's hard, but very nice luxury feeling inside. So, big screen standard. You already saw that, and the digital cockpit. So just to continue on, probably saw the dash, but if you're first time seeing, touchscreen, very good response. It's not glossy, it's matte, so less glare. You can still see the fingerprints, but you can wipe it out with a little cloth. Slider for the volume, doesn't lighten up, only the turn on button. And then on the bottom you have this physical nice clicking buttons. You can lock the car, unlock it. Hazards, you can see that's your blind spot warning or monitoring. And of course you have the vents below and on the sides. So it's nice to have shortcut features of physical buttons you can interact with. So I really love that. I dislike on the Volkswagen ditched it completely. Although not a huge fan of this vent, but I makes sense putting the screen up closer to the road, so your eyes are closer to the traffic, so it's less dangerous while driving. On the bottom, big storage area for your phone. You can get this as a wireless charger, 2 USB-C chargers that illuminate, very nice. There's also like a ambient light at the night. This is very nice. Although not a huge fan of this piano black. I wish it was like this, but I love this new system. It's shift by wire to like electronic information sending to the car, so it's very nice. It removes the lever and it opens the space. It looks a lot more roomier. It's very elegant. You press to park, reverse neutral drive, and for the sports. So I'm just gonna show you that when we turn on the car. Continuing down, still have the roller that finally Škoda got Octavia because it didn't in the last generation. Adjustable cup holders, and if you have a Coca-Cola bottle, these hold up so you can unscrew the bottle cap without so the bottle doesn't spin. Electronic parking brake, auto hold, and this is a place for your wireless key, or in this case this is something I was mentioning, so you get this remote. So this is to turn on and off sport, eco, or race. These are the fake sounds, so you can turn them off. Something you get. No rubber here, so you can't clean it, but it is rubberized. It's integrated in this middle bridge. Armrest still extends, has levels, very practical. Nothing inside but decent space, I would say. Over here, there's some stuff from the salesperson, personal stuff like keys, but as you can see, nice carpeting, pen holder, AC. Still, you can cool your drinks. And then over here, you have a light, warm light, a little space on the top. Very nice, very, I would say, practical, and slowly opening. So this is a huge improvement for the Škoda Octavia. And just to not forget, on the top, you can get a panoramic roof as an option. This This wasn't spec in this car. This is like rubberized for your glasses, sunglasses, so they don't spin around. I've tested in my other video, both screens don't flicker. I mean, they don't, you can see them with your polarized glasses, they are not black. Emergency button is behind the plastic, but my fingernails are short, so I don't want to break them. This also illuminates, you can touch, sensitive, you can turn it off, airbag information. And then the mirror is very nice. You can see here without the bezel, very nice finish. And then over here, look at this. You can have your USB-C here, so you can use the front camera as your dash cam in case you get into an accident. How clever is that? You have your documents here, holder, light that turns on, it's white. And then of course you can put this, there is a little bit shine here. Unfortunately, you can extend it. Still not sure why this feature, you know, wasn't added, but maybe in the future there's room for improvement. And I wish Skoda hidden this color of the vehicle, but it kind of matches the, you know, the interior theme. So, oops, I forgot one thing here, so put it back in there. Another look of the seats, just very good, in my opinion. Very comfortable, so you can see plenty of space. The seat hasn't moved front yet, but plenty of headroom, even if I do. And most important is overview around the car. Excellent view in the Škoda Octavia, both sides and in the rear mirror. It's not a huge deal. And let's press the start stop button, which I wish maybe it was removed somewhere here, but still is where it is. So press, get the VRS. There was a warning, so there we go. Loading settings. Now the software is a little bit, as you can see, buggy and laggy, and there are a few things, like if you go to the driver mode, you select which, you have Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport. If you have Ambient Lights, they change depending on this, or you can individualize and change them. Have the individual here, where you can play with this settings. So let me just scroll here, and then you have Sport. In this you can change, you can just see them, but if you stay here, it doesn't get out. You have to press also here when you're driving. It stays in the menu. You're supposed to exit the menu after a few seconds, but Skoda told me like next month in December they're getting a new major update to all cars, so this is going to be fixed. So they are working on this. Now I would like to move to the digital cockpit and cover this. It is very good graphics. You still have your digital temperature and a fuel warning, on the side. It goes red when you're on the reserve. Now I'm gonna come closer over here so you can see the graphics. I'm just gonna switch through the menus, because if I go this, so this is how you change them. Okay, so I'm gonna do this just to show you. So this is how you change them. I'm gonna come closer because the camera focuses on the steering wheel. Okay, so now we're focused. So you can see the navigation. You can see the road signs. This is your classical, and this is your sport. And then this is like a more clean digital sport. So it's very nice. I like the classic, this with a road where it detects lines and stuff like that, and I like this. So I'm gonna show you the while I'm driving. So, very nice design. You can play, if you press the middle button, you're gonna see the arrows went to the left or to the right, and then you can change here torque, newton meters, compass, settings, background. You can have a picture of your loved ones, so to remind yourself not to speed or just on the track. A little joke. Now if you press again, it switches to the other side. Sorry, the camera doesn't focus. You have your range here, you have your road, temperature, oil temperature, power. Are you using pressure, tire pressure settings, background? I just forgot, how do I move into like this right arrow? Oh, there you go. So you use this. So then you can change here the stations. Sorry, the camera isn't focusing. You can change the stations. You can come back. Now, so if you have an arrow that shows to the side, there's additional menu like here. Consumption, average consumption, distance, average, range, assists, operation temperature. So all of this, power, charge pressure. Very interesting information here. I love this. I like it very much. And then if you press just to show you this one, I'm not going to go to the images, just going to see, I guess you can also, since start, long-term strength refueling, you can check all of those. And then, sorry, again, the camera is not focused. Apologies. So it's easier for me to watch the screen when I'm operating this. So yeah, very nice information. Let's just check this one. Okay, yeah, I covered that. So very nice, because I love the graphics. Over here shows you on the bottom like the driving mode. If I change the driving mode, you can see here, if I go to, let's say, comfort, you can see that little cloud. And I like, you can have here like how many kilowatt you're using of power, and other information. Now the cruise control, you press here, then you have the lane assist, ACC, limiter, side assist, rear traffic, front assist, a lot of options. Also side assist, I think, but you can control it here. It takes you maybe 1 or 2 try to understand it, but it's not complicated. And on the bottom over here, you always have you know, detecting the lanes, distance, stuff like that. But it's, I would say, very practical, for sure. You can also play with the navigation here. You can have the dark mode if it's a night. Let's continue over here. So I've mentioned it stays in this screen for some reason, and I think, yeah, I mentioned they're gonna fix that. If you change the colors, the menu colors change. They are white, but the color here changes. The ambient lights, there are ambient lights. Should be over here, but not really sure if you can see them. So I'm just gonna, sorry for the little shake. So you have here Skoda, green, winter, summer, ocean, race. You can have here individual, automatic. Not sure, this is probably by the driving mode, but if we go here to automatic, let's see, driving mode. If I go to normal, yeah, that's it. So and then you can turn them off. But to leave it to individual, brightness is full, but it's daylight, so really can't see that. I'm just gonna leave it on a race or maybe individual. Okay, individual, you go here, and you can play with the colors. So you can, I don't know, put race green. Maybe you can choose 2 combos, bottom, top, and then you can choose the brightness here. I like this graphics of the infotainment, very nice. This is full. So those are your, then you have here settings, light effects, activate, why not? So come on, I think the engine needs to be on for this one. I only turn the electronics, the ignition, I didn't start the engine. Okay, so back to the menu. Over here you can pull down a favorites, and you have here ECS, active, off, or sport. Over here you have a excuse me, to mute. We're gonna test the sound a little bit later. Home, navigate to home, navigate announcements, sound settings, so you can hear, play with the Canton, speech, rock, Philharmonic, or you can adjust the subwoofer, which is actually below the seat. And I kind of forgot to show you this. It's already known in Škoda individual. You can hear subwoofer, bass, mid bass, middle, treble, mid treble, a lot of options, and then you can reset them by pressing here. You can focus the sound on, or you can put it to all, surround, stereo or surround, Dolby Digital Pro Logic 2. Very nice. And you have here volume for the settings. You can control. I'm not gonna stick really long to this one. You have hand gestures when in the menu. You can turn them off. Touchscreen tones, I personally don't like them, so I turn them off. But you can play that to your personal preferences. And assists. So we have here your front radar distance, adaptive to up to 210 kilometers per hour, detects speed limits, a lane, keeps you in the lane, very good, unlike some other cars. Rear traffic alert warning at 2-second distance. And we have here the list of all these things, so very, very good. Also brakes for the pedestrians if a cyclist or a kid runs in front of your car. So definitely very good. Most of that is standard. I think the rear side assist is an option. This is sound, again, same settings. Here you can have screen date, languages, units, Wi-Fi. You have an inside Wi-Fi car. Inside you can share with other passengers on the back. Legal shop manuals, we're gonna skip those. And vehicle information. So I think when the car is on, it goes a little bit smoothly rather than this laggy. Nice avatar exterior mirrors. Those are the options. Pause if you want to read them. I'm just going to cycle through those. Have your tire pressure here and speed warning. So it'd be 190 or something like that if you have winter tires, like the standard ones or something like that. Interior, so you can see the car moves actually a lot smoother. Okay, so seats, driver seat, instrument cluster. Over here you can change, remove echo tips or just have them on. Reset the data, since start or long-term. Instrument cluster, interior lighting, which brings you instrument switch. So this is the brightness, bright dark design. So bright dark, not really sure, but this is for the buttons, illumination. And then heads up display. So here you have display on or off, position, and then brightness. Let's increase it a bit. And just to show you heads up display, you can see it over there. So you can adjust the height and the position. So this would be up or down, and then you can tilt it. Now back over here, you have information with the navigation, lane assist for car in front of you, speed limits, route guidance, and stuff like that. I know there was position, color scheme standard or snow. Look at this. So not really sure what this is. So this is beige, fuel type. Huh. This is not supposed to be there. Standard. So, oh, standard or snow? Yeah. This is just telling me the copyrights. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna just maybe because the car is not on. So over here you can see stuff you can control, and I'm just going to deactivate it and then activate it again. So it did reset here, as you can see over there. So we have blue, you have also your speed limiter, cruise control. So again, snow, you can change it to standard white. So those are the features. Status, as you can see, car moves fast. Service tire pressure, auto start off, driving data. I wish there was a button for that maybe, but no. Since start, I haven't reset this, so if you do a lot of, you know, short drive, it's going to be around 10 liters. You can see here a long term. This is from the dealer or the saleswoman that's using the car. I'm going to see if I get a car for a longer test drive, how much you can lower the fuel consumption. Temperature you can control on the screen, heated seats, info, you're sharing, feature notifications. There's here info you're sharing with Skoda. I'm not going to go through these. You can have share data or not. And then notifications here, software updates, stuff like that, and here traffic program, which we don't have in Croatia, digital menu, ECE, brightness, stuff like that, already covered. And climate control is on the bottom and the clock. So if you press the, climate control over here, it switches to climate. If you're just new to the Octavia, just to cover this, so here you have classic AC. This is for the front, so you have the automatic. You can control here low, high, medium, and then you can control the speed, fan, where you want the air blow, front defrost. I think this car has optional front defrost, synchronize the both temperatures, close air circulation inside. This is just ventilation. This is air condition on. You can control the rear. You can unlock it or lock it, so someone can control on the back, and then climate off entirely. And you have smart AC features. So for the front, you can defog windows, warm your feet, warm your hands, cool my feet, fresh air. This is like in summer. Again, a shortcut for synchronizing. This is the rear again. This is, I guess, locked and unlocked. Should change maybe the lock display. Air care, you press and then it recirculates the air dust from the interior. These are the options here. You can put the seat heating when you enter the car or stuff like that. So this was the menus, radio and media. Let's play some music. I'm just gonna use the knob here because I don't like the slider. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm just telling it. I can't play it for too long. It's not to get a copyright strike. This sound is clear, good bass. I'm just telling it. I can't play that too long, but definitely a recommendation is to go for the Canton speakers we mentioned that are extra option. So Fmdab Radio, you can have your favorites here, put them over here like now, and then you can have those. You can connect for your Bluetooth or USB-C. Over here you have settings, and over here you can pull always information, like if you're on the station. That's a mute button as well. You can see the entire station information, all of that if you slide. Navigation for the last, suggestions, last destination, favorites, search. I would like the space button in the middle, but it's okay. And then over here you have,
what can I do for you?
I'm feeling cold.
No problem. It will get warmer at the front left shortly.
So I'm not sure how I activated the voice command. You do have it on the steering wheel as mentioned, but you can control the climate control and stuff like that. Works in English, not in Croatian. The seat also has like a pressure sensor on all seats for the seat belt, so it uses that information to determine on which side are you sitting and addressing the AI. Nice graphics, 3D buildings. You can have here automatic. You can have here the night. This is how it looks. Also goes black. Very nice graphics and color scheme. I would say, I think you can change this, perhaps, not 100% sure, maybe it was a Mazda. You can have here orient to the north or not, and stuff like that. Settings, you can, guidance, fuel warning, stuff like that. Road signs, let me just see. So show on map now. Okay, speed warning, I don't want that feature, not even the visual warning at I would say 10 kilometers. We have a tolerance in Croatia, so it's safe to do this. I know some other countries are very restrictive. And navigation announcements, pause if you want to read that, basic functions, and that's about it. So as you can see, sorry, navigation, and then you can see the speed limit. I really like that, especially if you're in a foreign country. You don't see the speed sign, maybe you don't miss it, so you know where the speed sign is. Or you can also see it over here in the infotainment and all the menus, so it's quite nice. And that's about it. So yes, again, then you can connect your phone, very good. HD voice, and when you connect the phone, and of course SmartLink, Apple CarPlay, no Android, I think, so you can also have MirrorLink, so you can use your Waze, Google Maps, or something else. You actually don't need to get the navigation because of that, so just a thought. And over here, home menu. So as again, hand gestures, there are infrared sensors here to know when your hand is close. You can have phone connected. You can have here your shortcuts, the fuel, those shortcuts, also maps, and then vehicle and radio on tip of your hand. Set button is a shortcut, very nice. So you can hear start, stop, off, tire pressure, vehicle settings. It's like a fast shortcut assistance. Very nice. Park assist, park distance control, park assist. So this car has an optional, so you can park. Park distance control settings, warnings, and then going back here, so you can just choose this. So because we're surrounded by mountains, you can see the shade is moving, so that's why it's a little bit dark here. But you can see, even if I turn steering wheel, it's locked now. It moves the angle when parking. You can see visual and acoustic. And then this would be if you want to park. I'm not going to do that, so you can move that if you want to. Back to park assist, you can immediately choose this, so it's just as like a shortcut. And once again, yeah, that's it. So that is it. I'm gonna show you, okay, rear max blow, and you have here climate control. Okay, so we've covered everything. Yeah, so that's it. That's the whole infotainment. I hope you like this. If you like this in-depth review, give it a like, helps me a lot, so algorithm suggests to a video to the more people. Share it on the Skoda forums if you like this video, to other people who might consider using this, getting this car. I hope you like the review, and there's going to be, again, point of view driving, so make sure to subscribe and click the little bell to get notifications when I upload a video. There's going to also be a night point of view with my summon of a review. I need to return the car today earlier. I'm going to get it next time, so I'm going to do night point of view POV a little bit later. So we're not done. I'm gonna turn on the car. See, the seat moves, and you can hear the purring sound. Now, just to show you, drive, neutral, reverse. Reverse, you get the camera. You can see here, reverse, neutral, drive, sport. So where to park. Now I'll show you that little remote. So try focusing on the sound. Now we're here, the revs. Now, I'm not sure I know it's supposed to turn these on. So maybe it's gonna reset when I turn off the car. When you turn off the car, it shows you a nice avatar. Wow, it looks really nice. And then the goodbye message. Not sure what this pen is for, really. I mean, oh, you can hear connect. I guess that's it. And then user. You can also have here a clock. Sometimes it just doesn't want to show it. I'm not really sure why. Whoops, no. Okay, I'm just gonna turn on the car again. Oh, there's that fake sound. You hear that? That rumbling. Listen to this. Echo. Sport. Race. That's really loud. And then off. So let's hear one more time. Echo. Oh, I need to press the on button first. Okay, echo. Now again, just projected through the speakers. Sport. And then race. Now you can hear the vibration. It's the speaker on their back. Now let's put down the window. And even put the rear one down. The rear one goes all the way down. You can hear that sound. This was race. Sport. You can also hear it outside and the echo. And then off. And now, revs. So that was it. So push it all the way up, goes all the way up. So, you know, some people are gonna like this. If you don't like it, you can always turn it off. So it's a nice feature, so a little bit extra. And press to turn off. Okay, so let's cover the last. So not to forget, this is the amplifier. This is how it looks. And there's an amplifier in the rear trunk space where that spare tire is. So to in the middle, push it to the left. Have little leaves here. You have two gas struts, two dampeners, whatever you call them. This is how it looks. Back off a little bit. 4-cylinder, of course, 2.0 liter, and you have your oil here, coolant, oil brake oil, fluid, and circuit brakes. You all know this is like the air filter. This is a new Simply Clever feature. You just put it like this. You can pour inside your washer fluid so it doesn't spill all over the engine bay. No Škoda badge at all, no red stripes, nothing suggesting this is an RS version. VIN number, another leaf I'm gonna remove. And of course you have your nozzles here. They're with the winter package heated. In the petrol car you get this sound acoustic insulation, so even more quieter. And then you have this rubber here, little foam to prevent dust coming inside and less air drag. So pretty nice when the engine is on. It's hot, moving parts. Don't push your hands inside. Yeah, that's about it. I did drive this car a little bit, but so far it's a very good, very comfortable ride if you want it. Very sporty, very fast and nippy, just kicks in and pushes. This is like a dream car for some people, with a very good price. Don't know from the top of my head. It's a little bit more, around 6,000 euros in Croatia entry price. but very nice. So let's turn on the LEDs. So I'm just going to leave the key inside. So leaving the key inside, electronics on, and then you can see here, you can see a day, you can see position lights. So I'm just going to, come on, you can press here and removes that, and up here I'm just going to put them on daylight. So you can see here on the daylight mode, rear lights are on, and then the front lights or daytime running lights, very nice sharp design, crystal lights. One turns into a turn signal. I'm going to just turn it on to the lights on, and I'm gonna turn one turn signal for you. There you go. I dislike the fact it turns off like the white part. I think like it should be maybe just only one part, but that's just my personal taste, you know. I really don't mind it that much. And then the dynamic turn signal, very elegant. I mean, the whole light cluster is like it is like Audi quality in the design. I'm really impressed with the Škoda. Even the interior as well, sort of some elements shared in the group. And this is like off, but I'm just going to leave it on auto, and that's what you should do. In that case, in daytime, it's gonna turn off the rear lights. You're gonna see only the dynamic turn signals and the stop light. But this is what happens on automatic when the car thinks it's day. So it's gonna have only the daytime running lights, turn signals on. So it's really dangerous to drive at night with your daytime running lights, like if you're stuck on this, because the infotainment is on and everything, you think the car is on, but it's not actually. So what you need to do is keep your car on automatic. Now, fog lights on front, rear fog light on as well. So just to cover that as well, this is in fact full in the review. You can see the left one. Not sure if you can turn maybe this one in the future with the OBD11. Again, really nice sleek design with the license plates I've mentioned, with no frames, and on the front as well. And those are the fog lights on the bottom, so you can see here how it looks. Very nice. So that's about it. Again, on auto, turn these off, on, off, and off. So turn that off, back. So not to forget the key. So I hope you like this full in-depth review. If we lock the car, another thing, you can see my style review, but if you lock the car, it does this gimmick. So I can't fool the center now. I need to cover the center, but I don't have anything to do so. When you unlock the car, the rear light does gimmick. So it's a really nice. I'm gonna show you this in a night in a separated video if I get the car again, and it's just gorgeous car. I think this is a huge value for money. This is a very practical family car. If you're looking for something sport, auto industry is going in direction of electric vehicles, so this is the right time. If you're a petrol head or a diesel head, doesn't matter, to get this kind of car, because in the future I think these are going to be rare cars. So definitely a good value for money altogether. So that's it. Those are my thoughts. Excellent car. We're gonna see it on the road. So thanks for watching. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna cut this inside the video in the garage just to show you that gimmick I told you. Very elegant, very nice. Gonna show you the interior as well, just to show you the lights when we unlock the car. Very nice. Of course, we have the puddle light, and then we have the Škoda. Interior white. You can see the ambient lights. No on the rear. Jump inside, show you those ambient lights. The door, depending whatever color you have, if it's different for red, once you open it turns to red to warn other drivers not to drive into your door. So here we go. So I've put the green light on the bottom. Stuff turns on as it goes white, illuminated yellow if you press. So very nice. Stuff illuminate, and the ambient lights are nice. On the back you can see the climate control, probably USB-C, sorry for the bump, and background lights. You can see you can spec a different combo, or you can just spec one color. So you would choose top and then the bottom, I guess, or maybe you can have blue, red, or red blue combo, like maybe Croatian. But yeah, that's it. You can spec different colors and moods here. So you have Skoda green, have winter blue, summer warm, ocean, then race. And then on individual you can have what I expect, or automatic you have it according to the driving mode. So normal is sort of white, comfort blue, eco green, and sport is your red, and individual would be something you clarify in the, I guess, in the driving mode as well. So that's it. So once you exit and turn your ignition off, when you leave the car, the rear lights also switch off. The front just turn off, but I'm gonna jump to the rear because you can see they fade off. So very cool. Okay guys, you can control multiple sounds. You only have 3 on the remote, so you can even choose what engine you want. It's crazy. It works via Bluetooth. So tell me in the comments, what do you think about the new Octavia RS? Type them down. Give this video a like, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Stay safe on the road, at home as well. Gonna see you in the next one. Bye.